Lloydminster Animal Hospital played host to Equine Information Night on Thursday. Gerard Lampow finds out the importance of catching wounds early.
Punctures are those poke holes that don't look very bad to start with.
Dr. Taryn Schachtel of the Lloydminster Animal Hospital says these can be one of the worst types of wounds to deal with. They take bacteria in and infection develops. Horses are very prone to cuts and bruises because of their size and speed and what they do as high-performance animals. And as well, they live on pastures. Getting wounds to heal properly can be helped or hindered by your approach.
A huge part of wounds and trying to get them back into performance quickly is finding it quickly. So the earlier that we can treat a wound, the more likely we can heal it quickly. So if we can suture it together, that definitely helps them heal up.
Another issue is the location and type of wound.
So ones that are involving joints or important structures like ligaments and tendons are going to take longer to heal and are more serious to start with.
It's hard on owners, especially dealing with high-performance animals, to have the patience to wait for a wound to heal completely.
We're all guilty of it, myself included, is that you have a wound on a horse and you want it to heal by next week. Wounds heal in the lower part of the leg at 0.09 millimeters per day.
Schachtel says wounds higher up on a horse heal faster as they have greater blood supply at a rapid 2 millimeters per day. Keep the wound clean from dirt and straw and give the vet a call. She says avoid applying ointments until the wound is looked at. Basic daily treatment will go a long way, and as for the topical ointments, there's a whole bunch.
The main goals is just to keep the wound moist, and so keep it wet. It heals a lot better wet than if it dries out.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
Well, at Council this week, it was decided that the city will pull out of a joint growth survey with the County of Vermilion River. Lloydminster will instead focus specifically on its own survey. Prior to the current council being elected in 2016, the city of Lloydminster embarked on a survey to chart the growth of the city. In 2014, they entered into a joint growth survey with the County of Vermilion River.
They had consultants and we had consultants and people working jointly. One of the challenges was that it only dealt with the Alberta side of the city.
The city will instead be looking at a 50-year growth study that will give a better view of how the city will expand.
We feel in discussions with administration and looking at things and even chatting with some of our rural neighbors that we feel this is a better avenue to give us a current and much better looking forward view of what the city might look like in the next 50 years.
Both the city of Lloydminster and the County of Vermilion River seem to agree this is the best move going forward.
Certainly I had a chance to speak to the Reeve of the County of Vermilion River and explain to him exactly what we've just basically talked about. That we see the value of bringing them information when we sit down to discuss annexation, and he was totally understanding of that.
The annual Lloydminster Christmas Craft Fair is taking place this weekend. A great place to shop, eat, or just get into the holiday spirit. Our Kira Lyons has more.
This year marks the 29th annual year for the craft show, drawing in over 15,000 patrons the last few years, with no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
It's a huge draw. We have people come from Cold Lake, North Battleford. Some of the vendors can come from out of town as well, so it brings people into staying in the hotels. It's just a really huge regional draw of people coming out to the show.
With over 350 booths spread out throughout the X, one large draw is unique Christmas shopping. Olive and Birch, a local jewelry vendor, is one of the more popular booths among shoppers.
We definitely enjoy coming down here. We see familiar faces every year, but love to see the new faces too, and hope that you can venture downtown as well to our store downtown.
There are tons of attractions for kids as well. Toys, snacks, and even some fun childcare options throughout the day. One Up Gaming is a pop-up video game truck with 5 big screen TVs and virtually endless entertainment.
Basically a service to help parents out. They can drop their children off for a short period of time, and we look after the kids, make sure that they stay entertained, and most times when a kid comes in here, they don't leave during the entire time.
The craft show features vendors from all over, but around half the booths remain local. With so much to see, do, and eat, it's a tough place to leave without finding something that catches your eye. So today is the first day of the expo. It's open until Sunday at 4. Whether you're into gaming, knitting, crafts, or a little bit of fitness, there is something for everybody, so head down to the X and check it out. For Newcap News, I'm Kira Lyons.
Certainly lots of options. A downtown fashion show and old-time Christmas in Lashburn are a couple of more options for your weekend plans. Here's Heather Klages with the details in this week's edition of What's Happening.
Coming up tomorrow afternoon, you have an opportunity to support the Interval Home and check out the latest in fashions. It's a downtown-style fashion show. The doors open at 1:30 at the Legion here in Lloydminster. The show gets underway at 2. Live entertainment, a few delicious eats, and a chance for you to see the latest in fashions. You can get your tickets for $15 by stopping by the Interval store and the hair studio in downtown Lloydminster. Scott Woods and his band will help you get in the Christmas spirit coming up this Sunday night in Lashburn. It's an old-time Christmas with Canadian Open Fiddle champion Scott Woods. If you want to get your tickets, you just give them a call at 1-855-726-8896 and enjoy a great night out on Sunday night. We're starting our Christmas gift giving a little bit early. This weekend, we want you to win a copy of the latest album from Easton Corbin. There's a number of huge hits on this one, including Clockwork and Yep. If you want to win a copy, all you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontests@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for hooking us up with the country music. The annual Festival of Trees is coming up on November 27th, and you've got a chance to get a bit of a preview coming up this Thursday afternoon. It's a seniors' tea with the trees. Admission is by donation. It gets underway at 1 o'clock at the Lloydminster Cultural and Science Centre. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Klages, and that's what's happening.